Welcome back to The Interrealms, a Minecraft podcast where we rewind, replay, and recap the adventures of the Interrealms Community SMP. We are your hosts. I am the Timotary.
And I am now known as Slightly Barbaric. And in today's episode, we'll be talking about what we crafted in October 2025.
Ooh, you had a name change. You're throwing off the whole audience.
I left it SB. Everybody's fine.
Previously known as Sir Bersalak, now known as Slightly Barbaric, still known as SB.
It fits so much better.
Yes, I love it. I love the name change. I'm here for it.
That's our first celebration, by the way.
Celebrating rebranding.
It's time.
I love it.
I've had that name for so long I can't even remember.
Yeah, it's hard to pronounce, especially for people who don't hear it and just see it on screen.
And nobody got the reference, so it was wasted.
Yeah, I never got it.
It's because nobody reads King Arthur anymore. It's sad.
That's fair. Well, hopefully you like your rebranded new name, new me. You're now entering your new SB era.
Yeah. And it's fitting because someone asked who I am. I'm Slightly Barbaric. It answers my name and it answers what I do to villagers.
That is absolutely accurate.
But I can't be the only one with announcements. So let's see here. Broge, finally, what was he at before? Last month, was he at 13? 1,400. Okay.
He's been gaining about 100 a month. It's been
That's not bad.
crazy growth. Yeah. Congratulations to Troge, because that's awesome.
And then Chemist has had his 3-year affiliate anniversary.
Ooh. He had a stream to celebrate, right?
Yes. I think I had an affiliate anniversary, but I think mine was the same time as you were doing one, so I didn't even think about it.
You know, not everybody does something, and you don't have to do anything big either, but I think especially, I don't know, I felt like 3 years for me was a good time, and I think Chemist was also celebrating his 500 follower achievement, which happened just shortly before that, or right around the same time.
Yeah. And then the last celebration, we finally updated to 121.10. So we get the copper slaves.
Yes, the copper age. We finally got all of the new copper stuff, which, you know, a lot of the early game, the tools and the armor and things like that are a little bit irrelevant to us this late in the game. But I know I am still, you know, in the process of building some things, and I've already started planning out some use of the new copper chains and lanterns.
I forgot about the chains.
And also the shelves. Oh,
I forgot about the shelves too. The only thing I cared about was the glowing green lights.
the shelves are so good. I am so excited to use those mostly as a building block. I won't lie to you, as a detailing and texturing block. But for the redstoners as well, also very cool. I'm glad to be updated to the most recent version. Very awesome.
So there's a sort of celebration, but more of an announcement. Do you want to share that one?
Ooh, is it time to share the big announcement?
I mean, we could wait if you want.
No, I think we should tell the people.
Fine.
So this was announced on our Discord here recently, but we do have an announcement. You know, as I mentioned, this world has been going for a long time. So we are currently on Interrealms World 4. As we mentioned in last month's episode, the server as a whole has been running for 5 years, but we've had 4 worlds in that time. World 4 started in March of 2024. And so has been going for about a little over a year and a half at the time of this recording. And so we now have an announcement for the end of World 4, and that means the start of World 5, which I know I am super, super excited about. We have got World 4 coming to an end at the end of January in 2026. So just a few months from now. It is currently the beginning of November, so we've got November, December, January, 3 months. That's it. That's all we have left. And then this world will come to an end.
I really got to finish my base then.
I think there's a lot of people who saw this announcement and said, oh boy, I got a lot of stuff left to do on my plans, my base, my whatever. And so I've definitely seen some people starting to kick it into gear. Yes, Chemist being one of those. With that, though, so World 5 will start in March of 2026. And so in between, in the month of February, we are going to have something while we're working on switching the server over and getting the new world set up. We will be doing Hardcore Rising 2. which is going to be so exciting. So if you enjoyed the Hardcore Rising that we did just back in August, we are going to be doing this again in the month of February. And it'll give you another shot, SB, to not die this time.
I'm going to kill you first thing.
No PvP.
It won't be PvP. It'll be PV accident.
Get out of here with your PV accidents.
It'll just be one of them intrusive thoughts. It's fine.
Those are supposed to stay inside thoughts.
How's that been working so far?
Yeah, all my totems that are popped say otherwise.
Wait, I've got another celebration. I'm getting an intrusive thoughts emote just for you. You're welcome.
Oh boy.
But with your announcement of World 5, what you think on that emote? When I joined Interims World 4, I was unprepared. Apparently, everyone jumps into creative 6 months beforehand and gets a jump start on next world. Nobody told me.
Yeah, people are crazy. People love to start to plan their bases far in advance.
Well, I have learned this time, and so I'm one of, at least 4 of us. Me, Mika, Chemist, and Eleni are all in creative designing potential builds for World 5.
So what you're saying is now I'm behind.
You are so behind.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, I think I had a little bit of an excuse in the month of October.
I don't believe that.
We'll let the people decide later when I tell them what I was up to.
Fine.
But that is really exciting that we've got so many people already working on their World 5 bases. Are you going to tell the people what you're working on, or are you going to keep it a secret?
I could tease a little bit. So I've got a Minecraft book because I have most of them. One of them's a castle, and it's got stupidly drawn diagrams of a castle, how to build it, and I'm trying to make it modular so I can make it to the whatever terraforming I'm going to do. But it's such a pain. It's going to take me all of the time. I spent 4 hours trying to do this redstone thing, and I still didn't get it right. It's going to be a modular castle, and I'm already in 110 or 12110, so I've already got the new stuff.
Nice.
So I've been tinkering with that already.
Ooh.
And updated my shaders to work with the new stuff.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very good. Well, I hope it goes well for you, all the planning.
Yeah.
Got some big plans for World 5. Actually, I'm not much of a planner, so I guess I got some ideas in mind, though. No spoilers.
I've got a list of things you wanted, so they'll be incorporated.
So this month, the month of October, we did not have any new players that joined the Interim server. But I did want to mention, if you like the Interims, if you have been here, if you've been listening to the podcast, if you're on the Discord, and it's something that you think, oh, this would be really cool to join, well, guess what? You could be our next new player if you wanted to. All you need to do is join our Discord, start to chat in the Discord, and get to know us. We do have a level requirement, just really as a way to make sure that we can get to know the people who are applying. Once you apply, it goes to our content creators. They take a vote on it, and you have an opportunity to potentially join. So if you are interested, if you want to find out more about us, find out more about the server, make sure you check out all of our socials and all of our important links. You can check out our website, Discord, social media platforms to stay up to date on all new things happening on the server and with our players. You can find us on Twitter and Instagram at The Interrealms. We're also on Facebook, which is Interrealms Minecraft multiplayer server, and Blue Sky, which is at interrealms.bsky.social. You can find all the links in our link tree in the description of this episode.
No, with the new updates, there's a new cape. And I know Chemist got it immediately after release. I got it like right after too. It is amazing looking.
What is it? I don't even think I've seen it.
It's copper. It's copper. I think it's supposed to be the fencing stuff, the chains or whatever together.
Bars.
Yeah, bars.
Ooh.
But it's mid transition. It's orange to green.
Ooh, it like does all of them next to each other.
Yeah, I'll have to show you. It's pretty.
I've seen the look of how that looks, not necessarily on the cape, but just like in a picture, and the gradient looks so good.
I see why Kim has got it immediately. It's great.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me that, our man of copper went immediately for the copper cape.
Your man of copper also went over to the dark side. He's been gathering a lot of netherite.
Ooh, is that for his base?
I think it is. He got a lot of it.
If I
And
remember correctly, doesn't he have lodestones in his base?
oh, probably.
Isn't that a block that he uses in
Yep.
his palette?
Yep.
Yeah, that's a lot of netherite.
Yep. More than me, and that's saying something because I've been buying people out.
Yeah. You mentioned we're getting close to the end of, World 4 now. Do you know where Chemist is at on his mega base? Is he almost done?
I'm pretty sure he's at 82.5%, so no sleep for Chemist.
82.5%. Wow, that is very specific.
Yeah. It's a good solid round number. That's where you stop in the middle of the chapter.
At 82.5%. I love it.
Yep.
Well, good luck to Chemist. Hopefully he finishes his base before the end of this world. You know what? I'm confident he will. He's been really grinding and putting in the work to do it.
I know Chemist was doing a lot of nether mining because he took people with him. Al was with him at least once or twice.
It's always better with friends.
Caffeinated Al, yeah. And then she's also working on a dark forest at her base, which is really pretty.
Yeah, I saw that she's been streaming last couple of days, working on her forest, working on the hobbit holes, and I think she's in a little bit of a panic too. End of the world, trying to make sure everything gets done.
I'm excited to see what she's done with that because that island, Jurassic was going to do something with it, and he ended up changing his mind. And I think it's for the best because it looks so good.
Yeah, I'm excited. I think we've talked about what she's working on the podcast before, but essentially
it's the illusion when you go through her nether portal that you get shrunk down into like a fairy-ish sort of world.
Thank you. You said it a lot better than I was trying to.
Yeah, it's Honey I Shrunk the Kids Minecraft edition.
Yeah, I love it. I love it.
And then speaking of Honey I Shrunk the Kids, Enzyme has been doing some creative stuff, making a mega super smelter redstone farm.
Yeah, I didn't catch this live, but I saw some of his VOD from this, and it looks like he's trying to make a smelter that makes cobblestone and stone or a farm, a mega farm that creates all these things. Cobblestone, stone, smooth stone, all in one.
It's a cobblestone generator that keeps cooking it.
Into a smelter with an auto fuel source.
Oh, okay. Can I just point out that I said that I was trying to do a redstone gate that I couldn't get right for a whole day, and he's just doing this, pulling this out of thin air? I've still got a ways to go.
That is the difference between a redstoner and an odd redstoner, and that is why we build pretty things and don't mess with the redstone.
I'm sticking to PvP. This is rude.
You know what though? That's one of the things I love about Minecraft so much is that there's a play style for everybody.
And mine is knocking you off of things. It's great.
Yeah, I love that so much.
You do. Let's see. Enzyme also did a creative build competition with Mika.
Ooh, yeah, I saw Mika's picture that he posted in the Discord about that. And it looks like they must have limited a little bit the amount of blocks, or I don't know, the number of blocks or the number of colors that they were able to use.
They probably picked like 3 or 4, if I had to guess.
Yeah.
You don't want the whole palette. That gets overwhelming.
Right. That's a pretty cool way to force yourself to try some different building techniques.
Yeah, expand your horizons.
Yeah, instead of, right, you have in creative access to everything for unlimited amounts of time. This forces you to get a little bit more creative and try to think outside the box to do whatever it is you're trying to do.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
And then speaking of Mika, they were also finishing up around the harbor at the main base. So that's coming together. It's I love that because that's near my base and I have Bobby again, so I can see all of it. Makes my place look so much better.
Yeah, I think we definitely still have some work after we get our main parts of our bases done. We've still got some work to do to connect up my base to your base, to Diddy's base, to Mika's base. I want to make it all feel connected since we're all so close together.
Yes. Definitely come back next month because I've got some progress.
Big progress.
I got caffeine again. I've been working.
I also heard that Thomas this month was working a little bit more on his Big Willy build. Big Willy is a worm, and he's got a bunch of tunnels underground. So if you know anything about Thomas and the way that he builds, you know that he likes to build a lot of kind of bases and like live creatures, people, animals, things. That's kind of his Even like, I think in the last world he had, I'm thinking it was like a storybook. That's not quite right. I don't remember, but he likes to do really, I think, I don't know, I've never seen another builder that builds quite like Thomas. I really like his unique style. So he's been working a lot on the tunnels for his worm.
It reminds me a lot of the Beetlejuice worm. That's a
Mm.
good quick description of it.
Yeah, I haven't gotten to check it out too much, but I'm really excited to see how it all turns out because I think he's been doing a lot of really cool and unique things over at his base area. We also had a couple of people that had a few, I don't know, these are almost celebrations, but they had posted about these in Discord, and I thought they were really interesting. So Cayenne Cookie got she has officially mined 1,000 pieces of ancient debris.
That doesn't surprise me because that's my source.
I thought it was so funny though, because somebody who is not a player on the Interrealms commented back. Actually, maybe it was Snowflakes. Somebody commented back in the Discord and they said, why? How? What? Why? And I thought that was so funny because, if you don't know or if you don't realize that, she has a shop that she sells these ancient debris, then, right, why would you get 1,000 pieces of ancient debris? Unless you're, maybe like Chemist building with lodestones. That's so excessive. You're never going to need that many pieces of ancient debris.
Hold on a second. Have you seen how many armors I've got run through?
Yes, but you definitely have not mined out that many, especially since they've been gotten for you.
Well, no. If I can buy them with diamonds, I'm going to.
Similarly, we had Furage, who has officially mined 1,000.
Nope.
Nope. One
More
more
zeros.
time. 1 million. 1 million.
Thanks, Dr.
Stone
Evil.
blocks. 1 million stone blocks he hit. And honestly, that doesn't surprise me either. He is kind of our resident. If somebody needs something dug out, he's going to go and help.
Yeah.
He loves to dig out big, huge areas. He did a lot of work for a couple of the big projects that we've been working on throughout this world. So I thought that was pretty cool that he got to 1 million stone blocks mined.
I wish I would have known that a couple months ago.
Help us dig?
Yeah, when we were digging out the whole ocean.
Yeah. You know what? We got it done and then immediately started another digging project because apparently we hate ourselves.
Yeah. But it's sleep anyway.
Someday we will finish all of our projects, and that day will be when World 4 ends and we start new projects.
January 31st is the last day we stay awake, and then after that we sleep for a week.
Yep. That's the power of ADHD.
Yes. So I've got a question for you, Terry.
Mm-hmm.
I've been sitting here playing Minecraft. Where were you? I was lonely.
As you guys kind of heard here, I missed a lot of October. So shout out to SB for keeping the fort down with the podcast and collecting notes and such while I was gone. But I was actually away from home for 3 weeks in the month of October.
It felt like 6 months.
And I was fortunate enough to actually take a trip to Australia. And if you can tell in my voice, I am not Australian, despite my best Australian accent. A good R&R type of situation. I am not Australian. I am American. And so I flew halfway across the world and got the opportunity to go to PAX in Australia. And that was incredible. I wanted to tell the folks a little bit about, I think, some of the things that we did at PAX, because it wasn't just me. There was several other Interrealms players that also went to PAX. So most of the crew, good chunk of the crew that are Australians and play on the Interrealm server did go to PAX in Melbourne. Sorry, Melbourne, as they say in Australia.
I was gonna ask if you got the Melbourne thing down yet, but clearly no.
I got yelled at several times.
Good.
And what's funny is when I tell people here, they'll look at the word and they'll say Melbourne, and I'm like, it's definitely not that.
Nope.
100% it's not that one. Melbourne is like somewhat acceptable, but Melbourne is the way that they say it there in Australia. So anyway, we had several of us go, myself, and I also brought along my husband, Jolly, although he does not play on the Interrealms, but I brought him along with me. We had Troj and his son, DTG. We had Enzyme, Sim, Chemist, Mummy Sparklecraft, and her husband, Code Arcanist. So we had a good chunk of us just from the Interrealms crew that met up there together in person. A lot of us stayed at the same hotel. Some people were from around the area. So we had a good mix of people traveling, some people staying there. And we also got to meet up with a whole ton of other Minecraft content creators. There was a few meetups throughout PAX of people getting together. And then there was times where, we saw each other in passing. I know I got the chance to see Origami Tiger and had a chance to flag them down and introduce myself, say hello. Same thing with Diggin' Truths and a couple more. And unfortunately, I only went to Friday and Saturday of PAX, so day 1 and 2. There was a third day on Sunday, which I did not have a ticket to, but Pearlescent Moon from Hermitcraft showed up on Sunday, and a few of the Interrealms folks got to meet her, which I think they were fangirling a little bit.
That's who that is. I had no idea.
Yeah, it was really cool.
I have 2 questions.
Sure.
Did you finally get to meet Iron Man?
I did get to meet. I got a picture from afar of Iron Man.
I'll take it.
just for clarity for folks, there was a whole lot of people in cosplay throughout the convention, and Iron Man was one of the things that I saw amongst so many others.
Okay, second question. You mentioned cosplay. Did you see a crab and were you yourself a crab?
I was myself a crab. Surprise, surprise. I got a crab onesie and cosplayed as a crab, wore my hat and had some pictures as well. And right at the beginning of the day, so this was on Saturday, I saw somebody dressed in all red from across the room. And I was like, look at that guy. He's dressed in all red. And then I was like, wait a second, he is a crab. And so I told myself, I made it my goal for that day to find him and flag him down and take a picture together. And so I did end up finding him. He was actually one of the mods for one of the indie games that we got to play. And we took a picture together. Shout out to the guys at Cass Bay Games for their new game that's coming out, Davy Jones' Deckhand. I know it's not Minecraft. I know it's not related to the server, but I mean, he was a crab, so he's already cool in my book. There were so many cool indie games. That was actually one of my very favorite things about PAX, was walking around to all of the various indie games. There was both tabletop indie games and video games made by indie developers.
I knew none of this. I'm so sad I didn't go.
Yeah. It was so cool to get to walk around and play their demos and talk to the developers and the people who are working there. I could have spent, honestly, all 3 days just playing the indie games.
I would have done that.
It was so much fun. They had a bunch of other stuff there too. They had some different panels that we went to. I went to one of them that was Shrek trivia. And if you know me, you know that I love Shrek. So that was pretty cool to see. They had a bunch of board games, tabletop games. They had a whole tabletop game area. And all of the tables were almost always full with people just playing the games either that they got there at PAX or that they brought along with them, which was pretty cool.
That's neat. That would have been so much fun.
Yeah, our crew of Interrealmers on Saturday, we spent a lot of the day kind of sitting there playing some board games together too, which was pretty fun.
But you got that out of your system though, right?
What do you
You're
mean?
not going back. You're not leaving again, right? That was 6.5 years of my life that I'll never get back.
I can't make any promises, but
Bird.
what I really want to do
PAX
is
West.
try to do a PAX around the world. I want to go to all the different PAXs.
PAX West is literally right here.
PAXs?
Yeah, PAXs.
Paxy. Whatever.
Octopax.
I want to go to PAX East. I want to go to PAX West. I want to go to PAX Australia again, but it was really fun. And obviously, PAX was only 3 days. I said I was gone for 3 weeks. I made an entire trip out of it. So I did get to see a lot of Australia. I did a whole bunch of really fun stuff and a whole bunch of traveling. But if you do want to hear more about some of the content creators that were there at PAX, especially the Minecraft ones, check out our sister podcast, The Lab, a Minecraft podcast. Troj did a special episode called Talking Minecraft at PAX 25. Go look it up. He interviewed all these amazing Minecraft content creators. You may even, if you look at the YouTube version, you may even get to see myself in a crab suit and Troj in a pink bunny onesie. He is indeed a bunny rabbit.
Was there photographic proof that he had a tail, though? Was that the joke, or was it legs?
Yes, both. The big fluffy tail. Unfortunately, the suit did not have a big fluffy tail.
Rude.
But I do have some pictures with his little tiny tail, just to prove that it was there. But yes, there is a running joke. So if you are a watcher of streaming content, especially for those who have face cam, it's typically exactly that, face cam, right? And so most people don't show anything below their shoulders or maybe chest, whatever the case may be. And there's a running joke that Troj does not have legs. It cannot be proven that he has legs. And so the very first time I saw him, that we all kind of saw him, he called us out. And one of the first things that was said was, "Wow, Troj, it's true, you have legs." And so he posed for the camera and we took pictures of his legs. We had a really good time, the crew of us from the Interrealms group at PAX. And then, of course, getting to meet a whole bunch of new friends, too. It was a blast. It was an unforgettable experience. And I think from a content creator perspective, it really ignited some excitement and passion in me that I think some of us kind of forget about, or we get down in the dumps, sometimes when maybe our streaming numbers don't look the way we want them to, or whatever the case is. I really enjoyed getting a chance to talk with other creators and just getting hyped up about gaming and content creation and Minecraft again with all of these amazing people. It was incredible, but I'm glad to be back. I'm glad to be back to Minecraft, glad to be back to the Interrealms SMP, and I can't wait to finish all of the fun projects that I have planned for World 4.
And you're glad to be back to SB. How dare you?
And I'm glad to be back to SB.
Thank you. All I wanted.
And nobody could hear the eye roll that I just had while I was saying that.
Rude.
Anyway, that was PAX, and that was the month of October. It was a good month.
Yeah.
You want to see us out?
I will say that if you come back next month, Terry got to get back to work immediately. So that's definitely going to be a great tease, isn't it?
Yes, SB. Put me to work immediately upon return.
Oh my God.
Listen next month.
There's one more spoiler. 47 shulker boxes at our storage. You're welcome.
Oh, such a mess to clean up.
Yeah, but that's definitely a next month thing.
The people will have to wait and hear about it then.
Yeah. And Terry's got all month to lament it.
Yes, absolutely. Well, until then, thanks everybody for listening. Would you like to say something?
I was going to say eat your peas. I don't know why.
Eat your peas? What does that mean?
Yep. It's Spanish for bye sim.
Bye sim!
This has been a production of the Interrealms Podcast Network. For more information, go to podcast.interrealmssmp.com. You can see the full link in the description of this episode. Thank you for listening.
Literally what? Eat your
You're
peas?
Welcome. Yeah.
I don't understand at all.
That's the fun part. You don't have to.
Oh, boy. The eye rolls keep getting bigger.
No, we're recording now. You're fine.
Okay. Here we go. Check, check. 1, 2, 3.
Such a big girl voice.
Yeah. My
That's
big
singing.
girl voice.
That's so singing.